At half of the press. Well, my people, me here for drop the real news, news, reviews, everything in a one right this or right there, my people. So all I want to know to do is like up the video, share out the video, subscribe to my channel, my people. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Let's get right into it.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also.
A blessed Sunday morning to you, my wisdom warriors. Wagwan, wagwan. I hope you guys are in good spirit. Already physically weakened by cancer, some Cornwall Regional Hospital patients are also dealing with the emotional and financial strains of finding several $100,000 for private CT scans and other tests while awaiting access to state-owned machines. The cancer patient who find peace in the Montego Bay Cancer Support Group recently held a meeting where they spoke freely about the hardships they encounter as they urgently beg and borrow from loved ones to pay for testing and treatment. My wisdom warriors, una hear them something here? Una hear them something here? Christopher Tufton come out and say healthcare is free. Me hear the labor rights them come out and say healthcare is free. Una need to stop tell lie. Una need to stop tell lie, because how can healthcare be free and people have to borrow money for pay for use on a machine? Pay for get treatment done. Una answer that. Una labor right. Answer that. Me see una on TikTok, big and bold, and I tell pure lie. How Jamaica Labour Party is great and is the best because healthcare is free. Lie. Stop tell lie. A whole heap of people who see come out on TikTok, I beg for help. I beg for buy medication. I beg for get operation done. This need to stop, man. Look how much money Andrew Wellness take out and I build up this and I build up that. Look how much money Andrew Wellness have spent. Pan police, seriously. 10 billion a year while the healthcare system is rubbish. Then this makes sense? You spend 10 billion a year on police and our healthcare system is rubbish. What is going on? What is really happening? Me see a young lady came out other day and she was talking about her mother, you know? And I see people commenting underneath her post. And I tell her, I say, why she not go buy her own machine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Some people get operation done and them have to go buy a certain machine. What kind of nonsense is this? This is a money-making thing, you know. This is a money-making thing. Wanna not look out for the Jamaican people? Una really not looking out for the Jamaican people. And a full-time Jamaican people need to open up them eye ball. Una need to open up on a eye. Because Andrew Wellness are cause pain and suffering upon the people them. And una feel for see. Una feel for see. And una see them one, you know. Una see them labor right. I go in a hospital and now get the help, you know. Una see them one if you beg and a borrow, you know. For do operation, you know. Me rated, uno rather Andrew Wellness trample, step, spit pa uno, and uno take it. Uno is a disgrace to human race. My wisdom warriors, majority of the time, the machine not working. Majority, 90% of the time, the machine not work. 90% of the time, they not have medication, they not have treatment. And the trick, you know, and the trick, and Jamaican people now look into it. It is the trick for make money. When you look, then sign up one little paper, write up something you and send you over the private place. We cost hundreds of thousands of dollars for these people get the help what them need. And some of them can't even find a night's dinner. Some of them can't even find food to eat, but them have to go find hundreds of thousands of dollars. Me I tell you, you know, this really bad, you know. Are we going to sit down like this and take this type of treatment? Let me ask you now. And so we are going to sit down every day, so. And so we are going to sit down every day, dry up and so, and make Andrew Wellness step up all over we. Eh? When I see the labor right, them come out and talk about shower. You see some of them, man? Boy, I not even know. You come like on sick in our head or something. You come like on sick. You come like on sick. No for uno ball out for help and uno no get it. No for uno need help. Come on, Jamaica. Come on, uno need to wake up. Uno need to wake up. A whole heap of time. God show with signs, you know. Whole heap of time God show with signs, but uno still not learn. Uno still not learn. But I realize, uno like to learn the hard way. And uno like to pay dearly. And that me realize. So, you know what? Anything happen, you know, remember, say, a phone fault, the labor rights supporters fault, because I uno come out every day and talk about Andrew Wellness. Anyway, my wisdom warriors, in the Sunday, may I bring uno straight over Pegasus Hotel, because we have a special guest taking this.
I'm Isaac Buchanan, the MP candidate for Portland Eastern, and I'm excited to be at the Pegasus Hotel to welcome the arrival of the Honorable Dr. Ralph Gonzalez, Prime Minister of St. Vincent. This is a precursor to the main event, which will be taking place at the Kenwright Pier in Portland Eastern.
It's a real pleasure and an honor to be here to greet the arrival in Jamaica of Prime Minister Comrade Ralph Gonzalez, one of the icons of Caribbean politics.
The entire existence of St. Vincent is identical, in my view, to how Portland Eastern is situated. And so when you think of tourism, when you think of the agricultural sector, I just believe that he can give great guidance in terms of what it is to drive a dead economy. That is currently the situation in Portland Eastern, to get what it looks like in St. Vincent.
He'll be down in Portland. We'll be having a town hall meeting in the afternoon, and he's of course the guest of honor there. So it's just a wonderful thing.
I live here now for 7 years. I was a student. For 5 years, and then I came back and lectured here at UWI. Is a home away from home. I love Jamaica. It's not easy to control 30-something million people.
We are bringing the heat, that is health, education, agriculture, and tourism, all combined to ensure that we boost the economic viability of the future of Portland Eastern.
All right, okay, take care.
My wisdom warriors, una say real recognize real? Real recognize real. Me tell you before, say, the other Caribbean country them, them not really with Andrew Honest, because they see the corruption with Andrew Honest in the deep corruption. And I'm pretty sure them not like it. I'm pretty sure, because Andrew Honest go on like say, him a bull cow and dopey conqueror, and him run the whole Caribbean. Anything they tell him to do, you see him first jump up. Him always at the number one on the list. Andrew Wellness always at the number one on the list. You know, see, him alone do needs. Out of the whole Caribbean, you know, him alone do needs. Him alone collect the money. Hey, the LGB. My wisdom warriors. You don't think Andrew Wellness easy? And as I said before, real recognize real. And I'll know me not see no news media put this out yet, you know. I'll know, you know, me just show you something. I'll know another prime minister from another country visit Mark Golding, visit Isaac Buchanan, and I'll know I don't see the media put it out. Mark Golding and the PNP hardly get airtime. When you hear Mark Golding talk, you have to believe. Enough time I see people visit Mark Golding, a lot of time. I see the other day, the Home Secretary from Canada came sometime last week, and not one media houses put it out. Not one. So, you know, really and truly, we all know what them are doing. We don't go and do what they do. We don't continue with all this bullshit. We don't continue because the whole are afraid and the whole are get sell out. We don't idiot, we don't clown. We don't sell out to our own people. We don't sell out to our own people. I see somehow not talk about Mark Golding this and Mark Golding that. When a black man a sell out to our own. Uno black man a sell out on the own. Uno no sense. Uno see where our ancestors go through. But yet, uno no give a shit. Uno don't care. Before uno make things better, Wanna make things worse. This is why me always have to big up Mark Golding. Me always have to big up ISAT. Me always have to big up Angela Brown Burke, Nikisha Burchell, and the whole of them. Me have to big them up because they are for the people. They are for the people. And I realize, say, you have some people who get up every day and talk about shower. And true because you don't have no ambition. Because you don't have no ambition. That's why.
Holness said the dollar is stable. 90 million US was dumped this week trying to save the dollar. That's where I want to start, Ralston. If you say the economy is doing well, the dollar is stable, how is it possible that 3 times in 1 week the Bank of Jamaica had to intervene in saving the Jamaican dollar? Talk to me.
The answer is simple. The Prime Minister don't know anything about economics and he's out of touch with the economic reality. So what he's doing is going around and spreading a whole lot of propaganda. The Bank of Jamaica had to intervene in foreign exchange with $90 million this week to get the dollar from $159.48 to $158.83, simply because the country is not focused on production and exports and not generating enough foreign exchange in order to run the economy. Just as simple as that.
So you spend 90 million US, because we want to make that clear. That is United States dollars, 90 million to save less than $1.
And hold on, this is this week. In previous weeks, they have been doing the same thing. Remember, the dollar hit the 158 barrier. Since it hit the 158 barrier, they have been intervening. And we still reach the 159 barrier and going to 160 because the country is just not generating enough foreign exchange. The trade deficit was 2.3 billion for the first 5 months of this year because exports continue to fall from a low base because Nigel Clark don't know anything about production and exports. He's just a bookkeeper moving numbers from one place to the other.
Now, Ralston, there are some serious issues laid out here. And one other thing I want you to explain to my listeners before we go any further. Spending this money to save the dollar, does it carry a positive effect or a negative effect for the country?
Because every time you intervene in the foreign exchange markets, you waste U.S. currency and then the dollar goes back to the same level or drops even further. So it's a counterproductive, a wasteful exercise in futility and stupidity. What you need to do is to concentrate on production and exports and production for import substitution because those are the things that are driving down the value of the dollar. The government is not focused on production. The Planning Institute now tells us that the economy flatlined during the second quarter, April to June, 0.1%. So Clark's growth record is very bad.
No.
Exports continue to decline back-to-back for 5 straight months.
All right. So we can understand export declining as well because what happened to our agriculture base? Is that back to where the production used to be before Beryl?
No, man. You mad?
All right. Ralston, I don't want people, I don't want to get emotional about this because this is very bad and people don't understand. So you spend 90 million US dollars making US dollars available.
The intervention over the last 2 months is more than $200 million.
200 million US.
Over the last 2 months.
What that do to the debt? What that do to our debt? Because where we get that money from?
Well, that is from the net international reserves. So some of those money are the monies that flowed from the tourism sector, flowed from mainly remittances. So now that the remittances are declining and the exports are declining, that is why you are seeing this massive pressure on the dollar. So, for example, when they did the first intervention, they pumped 30 million in the market, but the market wanted 76.5 million, and that is why they went back again and pumped another 30 million. And that is why they went back again and pumped another 30 million, because we are really Christmas season now, and everybody is importing.
But hold on, if it needed 76 million, why you never just pump that one time instead of go 90 million over 3 times?
Well, you have to ask the governor of the Bank of Jamaica and his team about that.
Ralston, there is no production happening.
No.
Beryl destroyed the agricultural sector. The minister said it is about $10 billion worth of damage. Have they pumped that $10 billion back in agriculture yet?
No.
When
If you
they
talk to
say
the
they're going to do
farmers,
that?
they'll tell you that the assistance is very slow and all of those things. And then there's also the problem, apart from the damage to crops and everything, there's also the problem with the rural road network, which was already bad. So if you talk to people like Norman Grant, the managing director of the Mavis Bank Coffee Factory, you know, coffee is one of our biggest exports.
Right.
They'll tell you that the road is in a devastating.
My wisdom warriors, Andrew Wellness spend 90 million US dollar to save $1 Jamaican. Andrew Wellness spend 90 million US dollar. You know how much people need that the money they know to do them CT scan? No, seriously, we have to look into it. This is why the country in recession, you know. This is why the economy crash. And you only pretend to the people. But poor souls, me don't know how they can see. Me don't know what's wrong with them. It look like them just look what they in front of them and that's it. They not look sideways. They not look back at them. They not look up. They not look down. They just look straight ahead. That's why they can't say nothing. That's why they can't say nothing, my wisdom warriors. It is really sad, you know. How can you take up 90 million US dollar? For save Jamaican dollar? Where it don't even worth nothing. Like, seriously. Boy, Andrew Wellness, you're really a waste of space. No, sir. My wisdom warriors, wanna tell me what you think? Tell me how you feel about this. Put an honest opinion in the comment section. Like up the video, share it out, and subscribe to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Big up on a nice clean self. One love.